Well, hello, my fabulous friends. Hope you're doing well. So much going on in the royal family right now, but I know we're all kind of sick of the JE kind of stuff. So what I thought is I would do is the royal intrigue spread. We talk a lot about who Charles isn't getting along with or who's not getting along. Let's find out who are allies. All right. Who's Charles' allies? I mean, we've even read that even Camilla and him are fighting, and is Anne and the king fighting? Is Edward an ally? Like, look what I just popped out. King of Pentacles. Ooh, the Tower. Boy, oh boy. We know who the King of Pentacles is. So we're going to do a royal intrigue spread. I don't often do this. I usually do intuition readings, which just means that I read the cards as they come and create a story. But this layout is each card is actually going to have a job to do. Answer a question. All right. So we're going to draw 7 cards, one for each of the main planets. And shall we begin? Okay, so the first card is the present state of the crown, all right, of the king. The present state of the king as the king, not as the person who has a mysterious illness, not as the person who is a father with a wayward son. This is the king. This is the king, the crown, the present state of the crown, the true condition of power. Wheel of Fortune. So that's actually fantastic for the king right now. He's actually in the upswing. Is this because he's taken care of Andrew? As he, looks like he's in charge of kind of things. So that's actually a great sign for the monarchy, showing us that the monarchy is quite on the upswing right now, possibly by never complain, never explain. All right. So the number 2 is the loyal ally. Who's loyal? Who's the most loyal to the king? Does that be a person? Can it be a politician? Let's find out who's most loyal. Well, people in his house, people in his home, people at his coronation. I'm going to say there's 4 people that are most loyal to him, and especially 2. And I'm going to say, people in his house, in his home. So that's Clarence House, right? That's his actual home, Highgrove. He's got loyal. So is that people who work for him, staff members? Oh, this is not another court card. So that's very interesting. The hidden rival, the challenger, the adversary, or the undermining influence. Whoa. You can't make this up. You saw me shuffle and shuffle and shuffle. The hidden rival. Now, is this Catherine? Probably not. Catherine can't rival him for the throne. Catherine can't do, sure, she has power through William, but she doesn't have enough power to topple the king. Who is our devil, though, this couple here? I don't know, though. The hidden rival. And it says this is not always a person. It may be a public opinion, a scandal, or the slow erosion of tradition itself. So it actually could be Harry and Meghan coming down on him. The secret yet unspoken, something concealed that may soon come to light. Ooh. Despondency, depression, can't let go of the past, the influences of the past. Sadness, loss, crying over spilt milk. we might find out that, you know, we might find out, like, behind the scenes, the king is actually despondent and depressed about over how his life has turned out. The turning tide, the events that are now in motion that cannot be easily stopped. Knight of Pentacles, Harry. And also the inertia. It's interesting. Inertia can, like inertia, you might say, well, don't you have to get started to get it stopped? No, inertia is its own energy. And you know, you try and stop inertia. So events now in motion that cannot be easily stopped. This is the shifting of alliances, changing fortunes, and or forces larger than any one individual. So this is, oh boy, oh boy. The weight of the past. Queen of Swords is divorce. Divorce and words that I've spoken, and here comes Harry to remind us all of that. You know, it's so interesting. The closer Charles gets to the end of his life, the more I'm reading about Charles and Diana. And I have to wonder if he is going over that in your mind. If you've ever been around somebody who is coming to the end of their life, either known or unknown, they do reminisce about the past a lot. Sometimes, depending on how sick they are, they'll revert to their first language. Like, for example, my Opa, when he was passing away, we knew the time was near because he completely forgot how to speak English and he was only speaking Dutch. And so I'm and really rehashing a lot of things that happened decades ago in the beginning of his life. So there's something here that I think he's going to have, the weight of the past is going to have to answer for something. The crown of tomorrow, the direction the future is leaning if the current course continues. Ooh, the clock agrees. Ooh, judgment. There's England. Second chances. Did I fit that all in? Let me lift this up. So look at this. We start with the Wheel of Fortune and we do get second chances. I wonder if something is going to happen that some kind of contract, some kind of divorce or something that reinvigorates the crown, the king. Perhaps it is a divorce. Harry announces his divorce. Perhaps it is. Perhaps I'm way off base. We are talking about the king, so perhaps it's the way the king handles it, the way the king handles Harry, the way the king handles all of that. Perhaps this Queen of Swords is taking Harry off the line of succession. Perhaps the way the king handles all of that gives him a second breath at life, a second chance. What's the underlying here? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Four of Swords. I think that the cards are saying that if the king does something about Harry before he passes, people will look at him in a much better point of view. It will give the king a second chance. It will endear people more, perhaps, to the king. But he has to do this before he passes. He absolutely has to. Or perhaps he comes clean about Diana. There's something here he can do around Harry. It could be around Diana, around Harry. We do have the devil here, so it's probably Harry and Meghan. There is something here the king can do. Either remove Harry from the line of succession, come clean about Diana, whatever happened there, and and give the monarchy the boost that it needs, and change the fortunes of the monarchy. Interesting, William didn't show up here, nor did Camilla. But we do have here the second card, the loyal ally. So I think this is people in his house, staff, equerries, like people who are very close around him. Particularly 2, but there's 4 that he can count on. And interesting, it's not family. I thought for sure we'd see a court card there. It's not family. It's his secretaries, his loyal subjects, loyal staff. Oh, there you go, King. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing for William, and let's see what's coming up for the Prince of Wales. We'll see you over in that one. Bye for now.